The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
You don't like Madden. You like watching you play baseball.
They'll run here with Raymond Calais. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
Ronnie Harrison on
a quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
The 30-yard line.
Here's Calais. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
A gain of a yard.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun is Minshew. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Laviska Shenault, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jags have taken the early lead. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
The score, Jaguars 7, Browns 0. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. K'Lavon Chaisson in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. K'Lavon Chaisson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And it's 3rd down.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And that will be incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. Now the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well.
1st and 10.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Well, he tried to get rid of it. Pressure was coming right in his face, and it turned out to be a bad thing.
And it's so easy to be critical of him in that spot. When you have all those people bearing down on you, probably his last thought was just get rid of the ball. Give them what they want. Unfortunately, he gave it to them too well. Picked it off, ran it back for a touchdown.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Throwing again on second down. Minshew. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. On the ground, it's Calais. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
14-yard line.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Josh Oliver, and it's 3rd and short.
3 yards to go.
Come on, set, 30 base. Hey, box truck, box truck. Hey, 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 hey. 51 for Mike, boy, 51. Let's go.
Here's Minshew. And that is caught. Oh, what a catch at the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Goal at the 5-yard line.
Hey,
Again, Minshew looking to throw. The quick slant caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Josh Oliver, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
It's the score, Jaguars 14, Browns 7. Kick off for Jacksonville.
He would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession and try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. His throw incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, but now it'll be 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And he's got room. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Minshew. This is caught. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Josh Oliver with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jaguars. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Jaguars 21, Browns 7.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
7.
Now on 2nd and 16. Rosen to the right side, and he's got Landry complete. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
A gain of 22 yards.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of...
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll give it to Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Brown score.
Touchdown.
Nick Chubb, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
First and 10.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Rosen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Miles Jack. A gain of 6 yards.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
1st and goal, Cleveland.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A chance now to get even before the break. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll get him down here at the 23. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Gain of 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
25-yard line.
Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A Jaguar 1st down as Minshew finds Westbrook.
39-yard line.
Minshew 1st and 10. And he completes it to Westbrook. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout.
To D.D. Westbrook.
As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now Minshew is going to fire one deep over the middle. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted.
That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
From the gun, it's Rosen. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And finding the tight end, Hooper.
Rosen's pass.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Now Rosen looking to throw. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Here's Seibert for the Browns field goal. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Now returning it, Antonio Callaway. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
And a nice carry and a first down for Cleveland. A nice pickup there by Nick Chubb, who's a bright spot for this Cleveland offense. He finished 2nd in the league in rushing in 2019 with nearly 1,500 yards on the ground and got into the end zone 8 times. And how about this for durability? Has not missed a game in his NFL career. What a bounce back from a big-time knee injury while at the University of Georgia.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Rosen to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Cortland Sutton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Nothing much more rewarding than that for a guy catching it.
Not at all. And with what we just saw there, that type of a one-handed catch, what's next? Maybe they go up and almost Velcro it with their jersey in the ball. That's about all that's left. That play, simply spectacular.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Not much more impressive than that. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing, and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Go team, spell.
Minshew sets to throw, and off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep, and that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
36.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to go up top again. And incomplete on the deep ball. Laviska Shenault, the rookie, his intended target. But it's going to be 2nd down.
It was covered by Denzel Ward.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action from Jacksonville. Out of the gun is Minshew. The open man is Westbrook. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, Rosen. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Jarvis Landry, Pro Bowl wideout, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 5.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To throw is Rosen. He's going to look deep for more. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow.
To DJ Moore.
A big play there on 3rd down for the Browns. 55 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So it wasn't the line that jumped that time, the second level.
No, that's a great observation because most of the time it's those guys up front so eager to get off on the snap. They do it, but in this case, you're exactly right. Second level, probably because they moved up to the first level, and that hurts them.
Rosen to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
They want to go to the air again with Rosen. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku. His first touchdown on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of...
And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. From the gun, Minshew to throw. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Flush to his right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Taylor now returning it. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rosen, and he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Joe Schobert, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 11. Rosen will throw. And he's got his target. That's more. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down.
1st down, Browns.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. Take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Tackled by the corner, C.J. Henderson. 2nd and 15. On play action, Rosen. Oh, Rosen is stripped to the football. But I think a Brown was able to recover, and they'll indeed hold on to the ball here.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. And that is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you lose in a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. and they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
At their own 34-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Throwing on first down is Minshew. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. Not much there, only a yard. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Here's Minshew. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. LaVisca Chenault, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
On second and 10, it's Minshew. And my goodness, another interception. Greedy Williams picks it off. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He has just been alone for opposing offenses to account for now 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you write in the scorecard in baseball. And what do good center fielders do? Take away all the alleys, right? They range deep and make a whole lot of great catches.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. And they'll get him down up past the 15. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Flushed out right. Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble. And I think the Browns got it. They did. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
They'll try again with Chubb, and this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Austin Hooper, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns take advantage. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes the score Browns 45. Jaguars 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because both sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
And he is going to lose yardage here. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on second down, and that leads to a tough third down call. Looking to throw it, Minshew. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
51, Mike 51, I'm coming. Hey, Mike 51, what's the cross?
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on fourth down, this is a big call. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
It'll be Minshew again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Josh Oliver, and it's second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Laviska Shenault, the intended target, but it'll be second and goal. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ear.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Oh, Rosen's going to throw it. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to